What's up, everybody? It is Brittany Michelle here, and I am here to give you guys an update on my pregnancy. Today I am 9 weeks pregnant, and I am showing quite a bit just for the simple fact that I am very petite, so you happen to see the growth a lot sooner. I was always told that I would never have kids and that I would never have the opportunity to be a mother, just for the simple fact that I do suffer from rheumatoid arthritis. Well, boy, were they wrong. They were wrong for the simple fact that my God was the real judge, and he decided that I was going to become a mother. I was trying for about a year with my husband, and we got married in 2018, and we decided that we would try to get pregnant to see if it would happen for us, and it wasn't happening. So I basically gave up, and I just decided that I was infertile, and I enrolled in college, and I was due to graduate college in the year of 2023. So I figured, since I wasn't getting pregnant on my own, that I would go and seek fertility treatment in the year 2023. I had already talked to my doctor about it and just put a stamp on me that I was going to be infertile and that I wasn't going to be able to get pregnant on my own. Well, I had a procedure scheduled to get a surgery, and I was supposed to go in for surgery. And in order to do the procedure, they had to do a pregnancy test. So I kept on putting the surgery off, kept putting it off. I didn't want to do it. I was really scared because it was supposed to hurt. And I was thinking, well, maybe if I do the procedure, it'll speed up the process to me getting pregnant, and it'll up the process of me being able to get pregnant. Well, little did I know, I wasn't even going to get the procedure because I was pregnant. So I went to the appointment, and they did a UA. And as I was in the bathroom, to go to the bathroom to give them a urine sample, it's like it came to me. It's like I instantly knew that I was pregnant, but it was too good to be true, so I didn't even acknowledge that. And so as I went out, I asked the nurse if she was going to be doing a pregnancy test or sending it to the lab, and she said, no, honey, we're doing a pregnancy test. So I tell her the story about how my husband and I had been trying for a year, and as I'm telling it to her, she says, hold on, I'll be right back. And it was because the test was positive. So she does another test, and then she goes and gets the doctor, and both of the tests were positive. So the doctor came in and took a look and took a picture to see if the baby was in there, and everything looked normal. And so we found out that I was about 5 weeks pregnant at the time. That was about 4 weeks ago, and I am now sitting in front of you, 9 weeks pregnant. The baby is the size of a cherry. I keep looking up here because I have a little notepad up here where I keep all the updates about the baby. I have a lot of indigestion. I have a lot of cravings. I have a lot of nausea. I was really sick this week. This week was one of the toughest weeks of the pregnancy for me because I was just vomiting and just really nauseous. I was a mess. The baby's brain has developed already, and that's why the baby moves quite a bit. If I take a sonogram, when I go on Monday to see the baby's heartbeat, I'll be able to see quick and subtle movements from the baby. I've been extremely nauseous. The baby is the size of a cherry, and the eyes have already formed, but they're fused shut to protect it from the amniotic fluid. So those are the updates of my pregnant. Here I am, 9 weeks. And I just wanted to give you guys an update and let you guys know how I am. Being that I do have rheumatoid arthritis, I want to keep and just keep you guys coming with me along this whole journey, just in case there's anybody else with rheumatoid arthritis who has questions about pregnancy. There are so many things that go into it when you have rheumatoid arthritis. For example, when I got pregnant, I was expecting, well, actually I didn't know I was pregnant for a month, but when I thought of being pregnant and was told about being pregnant with rheumatoid arthritis, I was told that I needed to get off all of my medications for rheumatoid arthritis. I needed to get off of them for about 2 years prior, which I did. Some people say you only need a month, but I did 2 years because I wanted to make sure that all of the chemicals were out of my system so that the baby wouldn't have any risks. So I had been off of my medications for a very long time, but there are medications that you can take while pregnant, which I had to start one of them, called Plaquenil. That one is good for pregnancy and rheumatoid arthritis, and the reason I'm starting that is because my knee became really inflamed while I was pregnant. I was doing videos. We are expecting. this little baby. Now this is different for a lot of different people with rheumatoid arthritis. Some people actually experience no inflammation at all, but I was the one and certain people that did, and I still actually am having some inflammation. The doctors are going to be putting me on this medication called Plaquenil that has no birth defects for babies, but I kind of wanted to ride it out and see if I was going to have any more inflammation, which I did. And so I'm in the process of getting to that. So what's been going on with me as well, when I found out I was pregnant, I was super excited. I dropped down to my knees. I praised God. I thanked God for this blessing. I still thank God every single day. I just want a healthy baby. That's all I pray for. So I am still in school. I am going to be going to school until the baby's about 2 years old. I will graduate in the year 2023. I was extremely nauseous in the 8 weeks. When I reached 8 weeks, I was just so badly, insanely nauseous. It was just bad. And so they had to put me on some medication for nausea. If you have any questions about nausea or nausea medication, feel free to DM me and I can give you some pointers or some tips on, you know, what type of prescriptions to ask for that are non-birth defects for the baby. So I am just elated right now. I'm enjoying every bit of this transformation of my body. I am just like really enjoying watching the growth of the belly, and I'm excited to go hear the heartbeat on Monday. For people with rheumatoid arthritis, just understand that you're going to have somebody with you and doctors with you to make sure that you have a strategic plan for yourself that's catered to your body and your inflammation, because you want to stay on top of that and make sure that you have zero inflammation. When it comes to the morning sickness, it's not just morning sickness, it is all day sickness, and it is not fun. What I had to use was lemonade, ginger ale. I couldn't eat anything, and smells are really bad, and I just have to take the medication that they gave me, and I'm totally fine now. If any of you guys have any other questions or concerns about being pregnant with rheumatoid arthritis, do not hesitate to reach out to me via DM, via comment. I would love to share my experience with you. I am very early on along in my pregnancy, but that doesn't mean that we can't find out some information together. I want this to be a place for people with rheumatoid arthritis or anybody else who suffers from chronic pain, or just anybody else who's pregnant or looking to get pregnant, so that you guys can know about my experience. I have so much that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, but in this video, I am going to be letting you guys know some pointers that you should do before getting pregnant. And that is, one, if you are on any type of rheumatoid arthritis medication, make sure that you consult with your doctor on what medications you need to get off of if you're pregnant, and what medications you need to get off of if you are looking to get pregnant. Also, I have this C-band. It is a seasickness band. It is also for pregnancy. Whenever I am nauseous, I could just push on this right here, and voila, I am much better and the nausea goes away. It uses reflexology and using a pressure point as well to just push on it, and it works. And I just sit it on my arm, and whenever I get nauseous, I just push on it. I was also given vitamin B6 for nausea, as well as promethazine hydrochloride. I haven't had to take the promethazine hydrochloride today, but I have had to take the vitamin B6. So that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Until next time.
So the heart's where up there?
Right there, that little...
Oh yeah, I see it moving.
You see it?
If you look close, you can see it like beating.
Beating. That's the yolk sac, which is just this other little thing that we look for in a healthy pregnancy. And then this is the